Adonai unto all. Hello, everyone. The Adonai, is the ideal, that existence within you. And you're giving all your attention, all credit and power, all intelligence for that individualized presence is your identity, your source, your destination, your destiny. If you are here, still caught in the mind, trying to manage with the mind, with your own subjective opinions, then you are not following me. You're essentially wasting your time. You must grab hold of the reins. Direct those wild horses in the direction you want to travel. If you are only working inquiry and you're not really involved with the other 10 powers, then you're not following me. If I wanted to give you one power, I would give you the one power, but I give the 11. And it's not the power that I give, it's the understanding of how to use what the Father has already empowered you to do. Our religion, our religious spirituality, you might say, our approach to living, delivers you from the errors of mortality into that greater perfection. Delivers you into that perfect life inside of you. And that life, the adjuster, the Father Spirit, all the while it is preparing you, eternalizing your sociability, your ability to be in the brotherhood of life. You are giving yourself to that reciprocal relationship, allowing the source of your life within you. I'm not talking about at the Trinity level, not yet, but the source in you. You you are to be shaping your character, your personality, your motivations into that higher meaning. If you're not doing that, then you're going to be struggling. If you're allowing self-importance, arrogance to dominate you, then you're not following me. And you're wasting your time. See? If you're pretending to be perfect because you're too arrogant to face the imperfect things, you're wasting your time. That's not my teaching. That's not of me. That's of your own opinion. The approach to the Father's life is out of love for Him, love for the life, love for your existence. The doorway of eternal life will not be opened up to those who try to enter as a thief through the back door, thinking they're achieving the ascension and all of this nonsense. But out of love for God, respect, reverence, recognition, relationship, reciprocity, revelation. These are a few of the strategies in approaching that life. If you're here for any other reason, you're not following me. If the Infinite Father desired an impersonal relationship with you, He would not have sent me here. He would not be asking for you to be personally in worshipful praise and relationship communion. So if any of you are still involved with the notion, yes, I follow the Comforter, but the person of you, Michael, no, I can't, and I don't know how. It is through our personal association, whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not. Now, there are many pathways out there. metaphysic, quantum, duality, non-duality, rather, Hindu, Buddhist, Bible, Muslim, Quran. I was even looking at a book from Pope Benedict. I believe he was the prior pope, right? You might correct me. And he had a lot of beautiful ideas. Not that he understands how to bring it all together, but he put out a series of books, Catholic, right? I was surprised at how much truthfulness was there. But there was certain things that were misunderstood. Whether it is about my eternal person or the teachings that were given. Whether it's overly believing in biblical writings, the Gospels. Not being able to know what really was said, what was given. Yeah. To bring your human nature into the so-called kingdom of heaven. Is a great obedience to me, to us, to the Father's life, to the Mother, the adjutants, the host. A great obedience and discipline is necessary, or you simply will not attain. If you struggle with obedience and you're having a conniption, a temper tantrum, you don't like to follow, or you don't like to be obedient, then you are truly serving two masters. Not the master of your godhood only, but you're also allowing yourself to be collapsed into the master of your misqualified effects. You must take hold of the reins, the horses. The horses are like your human nature. You who hold the reins are the personality with will, with understanding of where you're intending to end up. Right? If you pull too tightly on the reins, then you don't allow the horses to move. You don't allow your human nature to work itself out in its evolution. And if you are too loose, then the horses will go any which way they want, carrying you in the direction according to their idea. So you can't do that either. Not if you want to walk with me. You have to find the right tension. Tension, the divine tension of your free will. If you want to sit on the top of the carriage with the reins in your hand, and the horses beneath you, the passengers of your own existence, on top of the carriage, on top of the, for Cinderella, it was a pumpkin. And you want to close your eyes and fall asleep up there, it's going to be a disaster. You won't end up where you want to go. And again, if you hold too tightly and you don't allow the horses to move, to be natural, then you're going to stay stuck. A wisdom is needed, an understanding of yourself, how your personality is, your motivations, why you do certain things, what's motivating your choices, right? You must be aware of more and more of your own unique qualities of the person you are. So you must be here if you want success in this. You don't have to have it. It's up to you. You must enter into our personal association for the right reasons and in the right way. Then success will follow. If you're pretending to try to be perfect, you're wasting your time. That's just arrogance, lack of humility, laziness. You want it. You want it now. You'll even pretend to already have it because your ego, it can't stand to face itself, right? Some of you, you struggle with this. I'm letting you know I'm aware. And You need to be aware. You need to understand what is motivating you. Right? Why you say things, why you do things. Your decisions. It's important you understand yourself. So what does perfection look like? The idea of perfection. Some of you want to be perfect. What does that look like? Yeah. I'm telling you, the only absolutely perfect thing here, anywhere, is that God life. The infinite personhoods, persona of the Trinity and of those divine personalities existing well beyond these levels, that's certainly perfect and more perfect. Yet the evolutionary personality, it's not perfect. What does that mean? Perfect or not perfect? Can anybody write? Can anyone say? What does that mean for you? For you, whoever you are. Right? What does that look like to be perfect? Okay. To be my most authentic. Okay. What else? So, authenticity. Totally real and true. Honest. Vulnerable. Revealing. Maybe without defenses. Maybe obedient to what you know to be the right thing to do. Humility, obedient, unconditional. What does that mean, Mikas? Unconditional. What's that mean? You can write it down. Childlike trust. Okay. Yeah. I will tell you that you cannot arrive into perfection down here, but certainly you move towards it. That's what the Father is asking. Transparent. Anna Maria says. You move towards it. That's all that's required. You cannot be that here. It doesn't fit here. This is not that kind of place. The planetary worlds is a place of learning, evolution, right? So, without conditions, lower thoughts and feelings, that's your idea. That's what you're trying to accomplish then, Mika says. No lower thoughts and feelings. Okay. For you to succeed in what we're doing together, it does not require you to be perfect. You may still have thoughts, little bit, thoughts and feelings of your self-preservation, your lower nature. It's okay. You may still have a few reactions or a lot of reactions, and you're headed towards cleaning that up. It's not something that you in your mind can evaluate, but you can begin to see if you're headed in a good direction, a direction of improvement and more humility, more unconditionalness, more clean motivations, not manipulative, not feeling entitled to have everything easy. We are involved with the perfectionizing of your persona, unifying that personality into the godhood of you. Unifying, integrating, right? An integrity, an honesty, a caring for yourself and caring about others beyond just your needs, caring for the body of life. Inga says your faith, expanding faith. Faith with love, you become a new creature. Cooperation, trust. Yvonne says vulnerability. Mika said cooperation and trust. Yeah, a lot of these higher qualities of expression must become yours. They will naturally. But will you find some imaginary idea of perfection where maybe never you burp or fart or hiccup? Is that perfection? You never have another hiccup? Hiccup? Hiccup. Ippo. Right. Yes. Mikas is hoping. He says, I want to get rid of no more farting, no more hiccups, no burping. And I want to say only the most perfect thing in every moment. I think that was called Nazi Germany. Like a machine. But that's not the religion that I walk. It is spontaneous, joyful, creative, accepting, understanding. Huh? Is not perfect behavior. You can have a really great time and be accelerating yourself into eternal life. You could be laughing your way all the way there. Yes. You don't have to be beating yourself up. You don't need to be criticizing or judging. No. You can be enjoying while you build trust within yourself. These things are a revelation for humanity. When someone dies from this level and they they disengage from their physical body when they die, not when they resurrect, not when they go into the fusion. No, when they die, they are just vacating the physical vessel. They just they just move right out of it with the next breath. Move right out. And they might stand right there. Stand? Really? They have feet? You mean you're not like an amoeba? Just a formless something? No. You're in a lighter body. And is that my soul, Michael? Where am I? No. The soul is a development of your personhood, your personality, its values and receptivity, maturity. The soul becomes by your choices. So you move right out of the dense vessel. And at that moment, you might experience the omnipresent mother's light, an unbelievably caring, loving, caring presence. You cannot imagine from here. And then soon thereafter, you might realize someone's standing right next to you. That might be your seraphic guardian. Might be others that you all of a sudden remember. Ah, wow. I didn't remember this. Now I remember. And you're allowed the time to acclimate. But you are still the same. You may not be called Inga or Ivan or Mikis or Carlos or all of your names. No. That was just the name of the body. Here, for this one lifetime. But you are still the personality without the body, the pain of the body, and maybe the more intense negative emotional mental states. Not so much. That is softened. But it's still something you need to work through. But it is softened. That's the value of being here. It's hardened here, right? You can't avoid it. When you feel things and think things here, whew, is strong. That's why to come in here and learn, you can grow incredibly. You're forced to feel and experience you. So you're disengaged from the body, but you're in another body, but not a body with bones and blood. You don't need to urinate. Don't even need to eat. But you're still not one with the God life. But you're in a lighter form. Now, eventually, you get taken to a place where, well, inside of you, not a particular place like a theater, but right with you, as the mother's force of her light is just with you, and as your guardian is with you. And all of a sudden you find yourself reflecting on what just happened. All of it. Your decisions. This is one possibility. There are infinite possibilities depending on what's needed for you. And you might still be kind of in the earth, in the space of the earth, in a lighter form. You might still be able to see the third dimensional materiality, but you're no longer part of it. You might say, wow, I'm feeling a lot lighter. This must be heaven. There are many heavens, everyone. And so you are called to, within you, to reflect upon just what just happened there. You have an ability to see and to feel and to hear in a much greater way, automatically. For the physical body that you are in here is dense, is very limited. However, limitation is focused opportunity with a purpose. your limitations are only a focused opportunity forcing you to address certain things that you can't seem to get out of while you're here. They don't change. And if they do, it happens slowly. Right? You take on that physical body you're in, it's limited. It is a focused opportunity to feel things that you've had inside of you, to experience those qualities and vibrations that you've had in you. They now appear in the material world. You are forced, forced out of mercy to look and experience and feel when you're here. And then when you disengage from here, you're standing next to your physical body. You're looking at the people crying for you. Oh, she died. Oh. And you're standing right there. You're scratching your head. I'm not dead. I think they're more dead than me, you say. But they miss you. Yes, they miss you. Of course. Temporarily. It's just a temporary parting. And you look and you feel all that took place for you. Oof. I didn't know how unaware I was. I didn't know how my lack of awareness hurt people and affected people. Ooh, I didn't know how selfish I was. I was so focused on my own needs only, terrified that I wouldn't survive. Oh, if I would only know then what I know now as you're standing next to your dead body. But you are very much alive. Ah, if I only could see what I see now. Okay. Yet, if you're not too cosmic here, you don't automatically become cosmic over there at the next level. You're pretty much materialistic in your mind and associations. You knew Uncle Joe when he was here. Uncle Joe, you're fantastic. Then you die and you still look, you go, oh, there's Uncle Joe. There's Aunt Frida. Oh. You're still kind of human, right? Not so cosmic. But as you grow here into more cosmic stature, you carry that with you. That wisdom and inner experience. And after that death, you're standing in your lighter body, not light body, but lighter. Are you perfect? Ah, at last I'm perfect, Mika says. Ah, nope, not yet. Far, far from it, everyone. Mhm. Do you still want to be sociable or unsociable? Yes. Your basic personality and personhood remains kind of the same. It does not magically disappear. If you're extremely judgmental and critical here, pretty much you will be that even after you die to this level. But it will be softer when you're here and you react and you're judgmental to yourself and others. You feel it intensely. And it hurts to be that here. And then it forces you to find a way of working it out because it's intense. After you leave here, it's not as intense, not as limited. Your opportunity is not as focused. But here, wow, in this dense material form, animal, mechanical, biological, it can be very intense for you. Forces you to try to find a solution. Often the solutions are not permanent here unless they're of God the Father. If you're arrogant here and you drop dead, you're going to be arrogant there. It does not magically go away. Just the intensity softens. And with that softening, you don't feel the urgency to find a solution. You see? You following me, everyone? It's not as much of an emergency because it's so uncomfortable here. You can't avoid. Because of that, your evolution can be accelerated because you're forced to look into the matter, to look into the matter, to look into the conflict that you feel in the material world. And then your conflicts, they appear in relationships around you intensely, right? You cannot just soften it because it's intense. Become ye perfect, just as I am, saith the Father. Walk towards that perfection. Understand how to grow and mature into that greater creature. He could have said like that. Be growing, maturing, developing into the greater creature, for you are made to be increased. My religion, if you want to call it that, is about service. Service to advancing yourself and the body of life. Not one or the other, but both. Awakening into the fatherhood of God, the motherhood of God, is developing yourself into that life. And then serving the brotherhood of life. Now, some of you, you are at the point, you've been here a few years, you must now start to serve the body of life. You've been but you've been given the opportunity to focus on yourself. But too much of that is dangerous, right? You don't want to become self-centered because all you focus on is your psychological things. And when one of your fellows is expressing their pain in a study group or just privately with you, they come, they say, I hope it's safe for me to share myself. You won't judge me, criticize me, or make it about yourself. You'll actually hear me, receive me. Right? So I come, I say, oh, I'm having a hard time these days. And then someone in the group, they may say, oh, yes, that reminds me of my family and my hard time. And then you become all self-centered. And you leave that person in the dust. See? Now, if you are of service to the body of life, you put yourself to the side. And you move to that place of receiving. Not using. Using the other person to focus on yourself. No, it's time for you to grow upward into that loyalty to God the Supreme, the body of life, the brotherhood of life. Right? Brotherhood including men and women, right? Sisterhood. These kind of inner developments, they shape you into that unified personality. You become whole, more complete. I say it is time in our community. Those of you who have been receiving, you now have to also start giving to others, not just about yourself. No. I've given a lot of time. Tell me your thoughts and your feelings, everyone. What's present for you today as we talk? You can speak if you want, or you can write. I leave it up to you.
Hello, Michael. This is Inga.
Hello, Lady Master Inga.
Hello.
Yeah.
As I've been more focused on myself lately
Okay.
and, wanting to get past certain things and heal, I've noticed that I have been too focused on myself.
Okay.
And um, short with people when they, family members or whatever, come to me. Um, I've noticed that. So that's
Beautiful.
a big thank you for helping me to be aware of that so that I can change that.
Yeah. And there's no need to judge it or anything. It's just, oops, okay, a little bit too much to one side. Now I have to find some balance
It's
between.
very easy
Yeah.
to slip into that.
Yes, and that's why the 11 powers, not just inquiry, everyone, but loving, loving God, loving each other, being there for one another. Tell us some
Thank
more.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Remember, you are being eternally socialized. You are being advanced as a social creature. Personality is a social creature. There's an element, right? And that will continue. I'm very sociable. I and it's different here than in my higher station. It's definitely more of the human evolution for me here. That's what I wanted. See? But that doesn't prevent my being able to help others. The personal social association, it becomes aligned as you purify. I don't have a lot of, let's say, selfish, self-centered, arrogant, those kind of qualities, they dissolve. You grow beyond that, but you're still social and personal, and you're having more fun. Because who needs those other things, right? Other feelings and thoughts? Thank you, Inga, and others.
Yeah. Hi, Michael. Mikis.
Hello. Hello, Mikis.
Hey. I can see I can be very arrogant.
Okay, how do you know that?
Um,
Anything happened lately to show you?
mm, mm, I'm not sure, but
How do you know? You say you can be arrogant. How do you know? Yes. I beckon you to enter the understanding of how is that? What is that? Without judging.
yeah. Um, I always want to say the right things. I always want to sound like I got my act together.
Okay, and what does that mean when you have your act together? What do you want me to see? For example, if I'm just a passerby, someone in your, right? What do you want to see? Me to see? What do you want to see? Both.
Right. I want to see that.
When you have your act together means when you what would that mean for Alicia to write?
That I wouldn't fart or burp or
Okay.
have something on my shoulder like ketchup. I would kind of appear smooth and not with.
Okay. Uh and maybe what, more advanced or more closer to perfect?
Yeah, more closer, just yeah, more advanced.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't make me happy at all. So it's not it's not something I really want. But I
Okay.
don't.
So that was, it
Uh-huh.
might have been valuable for a time for you. You might have thought, oh, and then you realize, oh, maybe not. I'm growing beyond it. I don't need that anymore. Something else I want, you know?
Yeah, I just want to be me with all of me, and of course I want to grow and I want to advance, but I just want to be me, and I find the greatest joy in being that. So yes, I am getting tired of wanting to present myself to myself with some kind of way I have to be, so I can just actually just love me, or maybe just yeah, accept myself.
Okay. So just being you, and being you is not finished yet, right? You're still unfolding.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
discovering and finding what is this that I am in every way, social, personal, spirit, in every way. You say, what am I? I've tried pretending, or I've tried defining myself. Now, perhaps it's time, Universal Father. Can you just define me? I I'm tired of trying to define myself. What else, Mikas? What else are you holding back? What?
I I just feel like I'm 33 and I should I shouldn't be 33 and not have my own money, be so dependent upon my family.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're tired of that, right?
Yeah, I feel like I'm behind everyone. I
Okay.
mean, as a man, well, I just feel like I'm behind everyone, and it's embarrassing, and I can't
Okay.
really show them anything that would
Mhm.
maybe make sense that I'm 33 and I'm where I'm at.
Yeah. So that's good. This is a healthy thing. You don't want to stay infantile. You want to become more of an adult in the right way.
Yeah.
You don't want to stay feeling entitled to receive and have it all about you. And I say these things for everyone of humanity, that you want to contribute and you realize contributing, that's not only giving something, that is becoming something greater. So this is great. This is a way of you going beyond the self-centered, the but you've needed that for a while, Mikas. You needed it, and then it turns negative when you don't need it anymore, but you still want it, you know?
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. You are feeling the urge to become more.
Yeah.
It is a mystery to become more of the mystery of you. That's as dogmatic as I'd like to keep it. Not saying, well, you move into 38% of the adjuster vibratory force and stupid things like that people start doing. Instead, you just, yes, don't worry, Alicia. I can't repeat it. I won't remember it. But thank you. Yes, you just want to become more. That's beautiful. You're not 18, right?
No, I'm
And
not
you
18.
you want to meet a woman that's not 18. You perhaps want to meet a woman your own age and or in her 30s or late 20s or
Yeah, but that would mean I need to grow up.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yes, I know. I
Yes.
mean, I'm yeah, I know that. I want to meet a more mature woman, but I have to get there first, because
Well,
I'm
yes.
no.
And
Okay,
look,
but uh-huh. Yeah.
uh when I met Karen, I was 34 and I was immature as a human man. The Michael part, it just seems to stay the same. I'm learning, but the human part needed, and she helped me mature. And I've helped her together. I was not wanting to be too close to the world, Mikas, right? The world. That was a uh, painful place to enter too much into.
Yeah.
Okay. And and yeah. So a beautiful woman, will absolutely. You don't have to be totally arrived, Mikas. You just have to be ready, willing to not be about you only, right? To grow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And you are arriving. You're getting there. It's beautiful. Tell us some more. Mm-hmm. You're at a good point, Mikas. It's a good day. Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's just, it's painful, right? To be in the world.
Well, it can be.
It can be. Okay. Yeah. I'm just a little bit scared to go into it again.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
It's just because the vibrations there are, you know,
Yeah.
they're harsh, more harsh than if you stay in a ashram in a community of people all acting lovey and cozy.
Yeah.
You need to be around totally unconscious, selfish, crude people to see the things inside of us.
Okay. Right. But those sides I would have too. Otherwise, it couldn't, right?
Yes,
Be
that's right.
around me.
That's right.
So,
Yes. Like, the interaction you had with someone, if I can say, and then meaning the gentleman living in the community, and you opened up, and he didn't understand what to do with that,
no.
and you came in a very truthful way. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's a
So
part of you that doesn't know what
mm-hmm.
to do with that, right?
Yes, it's true.
Yeah. Everyone, as you enter the world, you can only meet yourself in every way. Every way is not possible to meet another. You'll meet those qualities and vibrations, those attitudes.
That's that's so beautiful, Michael, because that's the order. I mean, that's the order, right? That's the perfection
Yes.
behind all the, whatever chaos or what I
Yes.
will feel with people, but I will know, even though maybe I don't understand immediately, I will know, okay, there's an order here, something I need to look at, and like it's for me,
Mhm.
it's beautiful, right?
Yes. Alicia, you can get the idea. That's okay. Hay un orden in the chaos and the imperfection, en el caos y imperfección de circunstancias, hay una perfección, hay un orden, right? Para encontrar y para utilizar, to use, to encounter, right? Everyone, you have a knowledge now that you can align with the order, and you know how to change the disorder towards that order. You're learning. That's kind of what Mikas and I are saying. Yes, everyone. It's so important that you look carefully at everyone that's in your field of life. Everyone. Reveal more, Master Mikas.
I'm very critical. I can see that.
Okay. Well, we know what your destiny is then. You're going to meet those criticisms out there.
Yeah.
And then you feel it. And then you go, ugh. I is that
Yes.
is that
Yeah,
in me?
right.
Oh, I
Do I
guess it's
want
in
that?
me.
Yeah.
And
No.
oh, is that what it's like to be relating to me? Oh, I think I want to change this. See, it's
Yeah.
socialization of personality actualizes the potential, the raw material. Sorry, Alicia, going quick today, I know. Too much coffee. Yes. Carlos and Alicia are doing incredible. Thank you both. Really. Carlos and Alicia, thank you for being a team.
Michael,
Yes.
can you do a break to breathe deeply?
You want me to slow down?
No, I want to breathe
Oh, you need a breath. Yeah.
because when I am writing, I can inspire and expire my.
Well, okay, but you'll listen to the recording.
No, para no ahogarme nomás.
Yes, I wait. We wait, Mikas. Give
Yeah.
Alicia
Yeah.
a chance.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Um,
Yes. We go slow. Vamos
yeah.
despacio, señor
Sí.
Balaoras.
Despacio, por favor.
Yes.
Um, so, okay, I can also reveal that with myself and others, I'm always looking, in a critical way, but also the negative things, the weaknesses or whatever. I always look at that first.
Right. So, okay. In your relationships with others,
Yeah.
that's what you're seeing.
Yes.
Okay. Well, uh, and it might be okay to be aware of some of that, but now you can add the other part. You can make the effort to try and see that beautiful life, the innocence of the person. They come here in the physical, they come back here to learn. And then you bring it closer to yourself, right?
Mm. It's again, the being hard on myself. It's that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be more soft and compassionate and loving with others, with myself.
Right. That's been a theme for you these weeks.
Yeah, I'm trying
Es un tema en las
to
últimas semanas.
yes, yeah, but I am trying to do an effort to do the opposite.
Yeah, to be more
So,
easy and good with yourself.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good, Mikas. Thank you. I'm going
Yeah.
to give other
Okay,
people a
Michael.
chance
Thank
too.
you. Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
It's good that you
Absolutely.
come forward. It's good that you come
Yeah.
forward. Uh-huh.
Okay, Michael. Thank
Good.
you.
Good. Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. Um, I love you. Okay.
Is today Saturday? No, I don't love you on Saturdays, Mikas.
That's okay.
Sunday? Can you
That's
wait till tomorrow?
yeah, I
Oh,
can.
okay. I love you tomorrow.
Maybe. Okay.
All right, I love you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Good, thank you.
It's Elise.
Elise Ashera, you dare to come forward?
Yes, I dare.
You are a sinner, imperfect.
I am okay to receive anything, Michael. You can go.
Right. See?
Say me anything that you want.
Yeah. Okay, Elise, ready for this?
Yes.
Wow, you're truly becoming more masterful.
Yes, it was very big.
Hmm. But you're still a very silly French woman,
Yes, I know that.
creating fantasies that don't work for you or others.
Yes.
You know the fantasies of like the romance novels. Novelas de romance, ¿cómo se dice, Carlito?
No,
Maybe.
Michael. It is my.
Novelas románticas.
Novelas románticas. Yes, they only sell lots of books if they're pleasant, if it's a pleasurable fantasy, not a painful one. So you want to sell more books, Elise, right?
No, it's because I am caught in my past, in the story of my past, Michael. I discover all this. I am caught in these stories of my past.
Like, what's one story? Tell us.
The story at the beginning of my time here on Earth, when I lose my faith with to be caught into the in reality and my subjectivity, you know.
Okay. So you feel your subjectivity these days.
Yes, very, very, very much.
Okay. Okay. Well, guess what?
Guess what? What it is?
Guess what? I still like you. Let's see how
Yes.
that would say. Wait.
Guess what? What it is? Guess.
I will tell you. Je t'aime toujours. Toujours.
Ah,
Je t'aime toujours.
t'as fait drôle. Oh my god.
Wow. See, everyone, it helps to understand, right? Yes. I still like you, even though you are a silly woman. Je t'aime toujours, toujours, même si tu es une femme stupide. Stupide.
Yes, but you don't love my stupidity.
You're
I don't
forcing
love
me
my
to. You force me to love it.
I come with. I
Yes,
come
you
forward
come with the
my
stupidity.
stupidity.
Yes.
Yes, and I force you to listen all.
Yes,
stupidity.
exactly.
Because I was so angry that I force you, you know?
Yes. So when Elise writes, I don't read right away, immediately. No, I sit down, I pour myself a vodka maybe from Russia. I take 1 or 2 vodka shots, and then I'm prepared.
Oh my God. Yes, I can laugh. Today we laughed with Carlos about
Right.
yes, because I am drinking. Me too.
Yes.
Not vodka, but You know, this good wine of the friends.
Perfect, perfect, Elise. Yes.
So I wanted to say that I am not so sociable.
Sociable.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't love to be sociable.
You don't like to be sociable or love to
Yeah.
be sociable.
Yes.
Yes. And wait a minute. Many people today are writing me. Why? Ask her why. Why don't you enjoy to be sociable? Why?
Why?
Yes. Why don't you love sociable?
I have the same tendency that Mickey said. I am very critical, feeling
Okay.
injustice in the world
Injustice.
immediately. Yes,
Feeling the
immediate.
injustice, right?
Yes, and the control
Yes.
also.
Yes. So, wait. So tell us one particular injustice that you see.
One,
Yes. Where do
just
you
one.
see injustice? Where? Where?
It's everywhere.
Yes. Where do you see injustice?
Mm,
Who?
that the
Who?
people, the people are not open
Okay.
to exchange,
The
to share.
people are not open to exchange, to share. You mean the people far away from
In
you?
general, yes, in general.
Okay, in general. Yes. So, okay. So you would prefer the people to be more open to share.
Yes,
Okay. Uh, less lonely for you?
yes.
Okay. Well, look, that
I
is
am.
certainly a beautiful vision to for the world, but will it happen during our time here? Probably not. Not totally. But in your reality, it could. In your surrounding.
Yes, I am working very strong to that's happen in my surrounding.
Yes. So you feel critical and judgmental at all those people out there who don't love to be sociable. Oh. Oh.
It's me.
You're meeting yourself.
Yes, I'm meeting myself now, you know?
Wow.
Yes. But before I was very sociable. Sociable.
Yeah. Sociable.
Sociable. But
Sociable. Yeah, good. Well,
yes, and yes, you asked me to tell you what I
yes. Yes. The injustice.
I received back of that so much, so
Yes.
much, so much hardness.
Okay. So hardness, close down,
Yes, close down.
not
So I
available.
become that. I become more mistrust.
Yes. So it's a cycle. Un siglo.
Yes, a secret.
You
Yes.
you are protective. You protect yourself from getting hurt, and
Yeah.
other people do too.
Yeah. Mm. Yes.
Especially now when
Mhm.
humanity is being handed back to them individually, the hidden things.
Yes.
That's the time we're in, everyone.
Yes.
The revealing.
So I am forcing to live this time with all the people uh, as them as they are living.
Yes. Right.
Hmm.
I'm here also. I come back at this time,
Yes.
and is it the most enjoyable time? Definitely not. But can I enjoy it? Yes, to some degree. But every personality is a social creature. And in the higher worlds, there's more and more capacity to socialize, to be intimately enjoying one another. We all need one another, right?
Yes. When you
It is.
say that, Michael, I am afraid to don't arrive to break down my this system there and this bubble that where I'm living, and to
Yeah.
become this sociable person, that is
Yeah.
needing.
Yes.
I'm very afraid to don't arrive to do that.
You mean to remain unsociable and
Yes,
isolated?
to remain with my experience there.
Yeah. Well, it could stay. It could be like that. But you
Mm.
might become okay with it. And yes, but it's lonelier, right?
Yes, very lonely, and I, I, I have not the use to talk many. I am not the use to share. I lose the easiness,
Yes.
easiness to be with others. And so it's there is a sort of repercussion in my I see in my fellowship with you.
Yeah. Tell
Yeah.
us. Tell us more about that repercussion.
Yes, it is in my reciprocity with you.
Yeah.
I am stuck.
Yes, right. Right. You want the flow, right?
Yes, I want the flow. And
Yeah.
I don't know how to do.
Yes. Okay. And you don't know how to do it, right?
No, many
And
you. I
and
try many things.
I am like the carrot for the bunny rabbit. The bunny rabbit desires the carrot, but how to get the carrot? Yes. So our association is the motivation. It's one motivation to
Okay.
socialize you. You may not want relationship with your neighbors, but you want with me some kind of relating, right?
Yes, true. It is so evident, so normal and natural.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's make me sad very much.
Right.
and critical, and all my misqualification, are arising when I try. I feeling worthy, all this thing, shy, and all that.
Yes.
Anything.
Yes. Yes, but now, Elise,
Mm?
that's the design of our personal association. Everyone here. I'm trying to tell you this for a few years now. The infinite Father, the Son and the Spirit, it is designed that we have personal association. You could say intimate, religious, spiritual, personal association. Yeah. Yes. Alicia is saying something. Alicia Codas. Perdón. Ah, yes. Personal, religious association. Yeah. It can be, yes, and like Elise is saying, your inner conflicts will come up. But there's a difference in our association together. A difference from your relationship to others who are not exactly personified truth. To be in relationship in a truthful way. Tell us more, Elise.
I feel my heart
Yeah.
contraction now.
Okay. And this is beautiful because in our association, that's the apostleship of us together, all of us. And your separations, conflicts will definitely come up. And then you have a chance to work it out. So tell us, what are you seeing there? The contraction of your heart, right?
Yes.
And why? What is that going on as we are in that relationship now, you and I?
Yes.
And yet,
I have some, I am caught in my nostalgia.
and the nostalgia of what?
of this separation, and to see that I am there. I have this fabulous opportunity to share with you, to be with you, and to be in your friend and your
Yeah, right,
sister, your daughter,
right.
all that.
All
And I
the
don't use anything, I don't go into. I I I don't dare to I don't dare to go with this flow of love.
now, you are daring to do it right now.
Yes, in the same
You're-
moment I
You're
say,
doing it right now.
yes.
It's beautiful. You are finding the courage and the tolerance. You're doing it right now. And you don't know what's going to happen next out of my mouth. Mm.
Okay, I am not afraid of that.
Right. That's right.
I
How
am more
terrible
afraid of
can it be? How terrible can it be?
I am more afraid of my mouth.
Yes, you're afraid of what comes out of you.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Right. Now you're feeling the flow.
Yeah.
You're feeling the joy
Oh yes.
of just an innocent, beautiful relationship. This, well, let's say this father-son frequency, the comforter and the father-son, the Michael, that whole thing is designed like a magnet of something. You crave it. There's something you want.
I cannot resist.
Yes, you cannot resist. Exactly. Exactly. You cannot, and neither can I, Elise. Yeah. And yes, with other people, you can resist because, I don't know, you can take it or leave it. But with this association of us, you cannot resist it. Some of you take 10 years to acknowledge that, but it is because it is like a magnet, that truth spirit and the life, and ultimately it is that. But I'm personifying that. I'm making it sociable and relatable to you. And that's different than just relating to a non-personal thing.
Yes.
Karen is probably a very good resource for many of you to understand how to work with all of this. I mean, So good, Elise. You can't avoid this, you know?
Yes.
And you coming forward. You're speaking. Yeah. And yeah, tell us.
I realize that more and more every time I have the strength to and not the fear to come forward to you
Right.
in our meeting, even if I am in my contraction, even if I am in my temple trend, or even if I am happy or sad, even
Yes.
yes, there is
Yes.
there is absolutely not, that is nothing to come to you, you know? I
Right.
realize that.
There's no condition that I place on it.
Condition, yes, exactly.
Maybe one thing, and that's just some respect and responsibility eventually.
Yes, I recognize, Michael.
Right.
I recognize and apologies.
You apologize?
Yes.
Elise, apologize?
Yes.
This is a good
Yeah.
day.
Oh, yes, it is a good day for everyone. Hmm. Yes,
Yes,
I want to do, but I don't find the way when I am in my bubble.
yes, that's right.
Yeah.
When you're in the burbuja, the bubble,
Yes,
burbuja.
that is. Yes, that is.
Uh,
Burbuja.
that is a way of describing the misqualified, the human nature contracted,
Mm.
and the the little self that wants to dominate.
It is the contrary of expansion.
Yes, it's the contrary to expansion is
Yeah.
to stay contracted.
Mm. I know that very well.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, well,
recognize.
yes, because you see, you know, the the some of you might not experience this because maybe you don't allow it, but your relationship to me in that comforter and the personification of this is like being a 16-year-old and feeling feelings that you'd prefer not to have. And I don't mean sexual, I mean emotional. You you feel emotionally wanting me. And wanting us and all of that. Mhm. Yes, and oof, the fear of rejection, the you write me, and if I take 1 hour too long, you feel rejected. And how to be 16 years old again with all these emotions.
It is because we have the use to receive all these things from the man of this world. It is
Yes, all the
I
assumptions.
speak about me. Yes, I have the
Mm,
use to receive always these things so
yes.
strong. So
And is very convincing. Oh, that Michael, he doesn't like me, love me. Oh, this relationship is driving me crazy. I can't stand it. I prefer to get away.
I have projected so much all my past upon you, Michael.
Yes.
My past relationship, with the world, and my fear and all that. So it's only this separation is the cause is all this density accumulation.
Right. And it comes out with us.
Yes, and it's come us up between us because you steer all that
Well,
from me.
and also is because you want something with me. You want something, and it's a kind of a need. We need to be in this personal. I am bound, Carlos, bound. I am committed and placed into this, and it's unavoidable. The personal association with everyone within my care. Personal association. The only thing that I can say is you just have to surrender to it. Your ego will come up. You will definitely try to protect your feelings. But just decide, well, whatever. I don't care anymore what comes up. I just want to resolve this personal association.
Yes, it is my desire every time. But sometimes I don't know. I am so, the emotion is so strong.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the apostleship. It will purify each of
Yeah.
you. All of your hidden things will come up, and then I'm showing you how to clean it up. And it's okay if you put it on me initially. Do you understand that? It's okay if you project it onto our association. But then I hope you begin to take the responsibility for it. But you can't avoid, it's going to come up onto me. And I'm okay with that. That's why I stay here far away.
And me
Yeah.
too.
Yes, right.
And even a little jealousy. This is Morgil.
Yes, Morgil.
Currently in Oregon.
Right.
A little jealousy for those who I feel you're more intimate with, and it's, of course, there's nothing that either of us can do about that. But
no, there
you
is.
feel that
There is something, because I don't have any favorites. I don't have any. Even you can say with Karen, it's not a favoritism. It's simply an eternal, ongoing, personal, intimate association that, and we work well together. And so, okay. But I'm not partial to anyone, because to be partial to one is to ignore everyone, right? No.
Oh, nice. Good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. And I understand your predicament. And it can be worked with. You can come closer. We can enter more into the incredible association that's available. But here's what happens with some of you that I get too personal with. You forget our spiritual association, and you make me the problem, the projected problem, rather than the one who comes with the solution. So I have to monitor that. And if you can come personally closer and enter into all those roles, the different ways that we are in association, and you can remember not to I want to say not to bastardize the intent by only seeing another person, and then you lose track of what we're really here to do. Then I have to back away.
Well, we do have infinity to get it right, correct?
Yeah, you have a long time to work on this. Although I tell you, I'm not here forever in this form, and there's an opportunity different because in our association personal, as you learn to enter into it with me, you will be accelerated. You can greatly accelerate your evolution. It is very different than just reading a message in Facebook.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, it is completely different. The writings in the public are just throwing out a few seeds, hoping that the people will come forward, not just read intellectually and keep away. No, that's not the will of the Father. It is his will to have that personal communion with you, and somehow he makes use of me to accelerate that and to smooth it all out, you know. But get ready to be a 16-year-old in love, you know. He's kind of like that, an emotional, kind of non-sexual, but emotional. And it will bring up feelings.
I'm smiling now.
Yes. Yes, are you in Yachats or are you in Arizona?
I'm in Yachats, but I don't get a signal. I tried at 15 minutes before we started and couldn't get any signal. So I'm currently in Florence at a friend's place where I can scavenge off of his Wi-Fi.
Right. And Florence is 45 minutes from here. Right. And yet...
If I knew the way, I would just be listening in from outside.
Right. Yeah, everyone. It is what Elise is initiating is very important. It is. We've been working towards this. So good, Morgil. Thank you. Yeah.
Michael, here, Jan.
Yes, Jan. Hello.
Hello. I want to share an experience. I saw a mirror of projecting fear.
Okay.
This morning, Elise said to me, "You allow your heart to soften and more open, more vulnerable, even by friends." And it makes me so afraid. And I see you have changed a lot. Wow. And I'm afraid that you have to do more with Michael to others. And there is less time for me. And I said, yes, it is my choice to do that. And suddenly I felt that a part of her fear is inside me that I still want, that she allows me to be with you.
Right. You still feel that you want her to allow you to be closer with me, more time, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that is my fear that I project.
Well, there's one way she can spend more time with you.
Yes, but she says, I'm never going to him.
Well, Elise, did you hear that?
Repeat.
Jean said that. Well, Jean, perhaps you.
Alice said, I'm never spending more time with him.
Yes. Alice, Jan's wife, said that nope, she's never going to spend time with that Michael.
Oh.
Yes.
And Jean, you have to wonder one thing. Why? What is so right? What is it? Because what is in Alice is in each one of you, many of you here and in the village and in the city, humanity and other folds, other places. What is it, Jan, in Alice that would make her say something like that?
Well, she's afraid that she will change herself.
Okay, so she's afraid of change.
Yes.
Okay, that's, and that's very simple. She's afraid of changes. Okay.
And, well, when I feel for myself that I'm more in balance with my male and female energy. And, well, she feels, although she didn't put it in that words, but that's what I think and feel what is happening, that I'm becoming more ready to serve.
Mm-hmm.
And that she is feeling that.
Yeah. Yes, this will only dominate you more.
Thank you.
Yes, and it's nothing to do with me. I'm not doing anything. Nothing.
I know.
It is just the infinite working through all of us. All of us. Yes.
And the strange thing in me is that besides that projection, I also felt a kind of peace in me, and surrendering to whatever the Father wants me to do. It is okay.
Right. Beautiful. Yeah. And you do it for him. And
yeah.
And you know that he will take care of you in a greater way if you do it that way. Yes, but whatever you want, oh God, I just hear. And it's not about me. I don't care about that anymore. It's not about anything other than to serve you, oh God. And universal Father, Son, and the Spirit, the persons of the infinite. It's only about that, Jan.
Yeah, and that's why I can feel you more in my heart.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Because we have this relationship, this universal association, and it won't go away. And it's nice when we can make it make the fruit ripen more enjoyable.
And I don't know if I'm right, but it is a feeling, and I don't know if I have to trust it, but I feel that there is a kind of healer and priest in me that wants to express.
Oh, beautiful. And what can you say more? Let's let that develop. Let's let it come out here now.
Well, I feel that I have the capacity in me, but I didn't want to stand for it. But I feel I want to listen and to heal others, just like you are doing with us all. And if I can be an instrument for the Father to do that, I will be very happy.
Yeah. Well, then it's truly about knowing that of yourself. It's not coming from us down here. Even in my universal station, not coming from me there. It is the infinite coming through, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And if you hold that really deeply, even through the toes on your feet, all the way through you,
Mm-hmm.
that I just give my life to you, O God, and in such trust in your goodness that I know implicitly you will, I don't need to worry about me, you can say. I know, oh God, you will take care of me. There's not even a question about that. See? Is no self-concern. That's the thing, Jan.
Oh, that's beautiful, Michael. Wow.
And you say you want to heal in the way I'm doing, and I have to tell you, Jean, I swear to you, I'm not doing anything. I'm just arriving back for the Father to pick up my life and body and make use of me. But of myself, I'm not doing anything. I swear to you, nothing. But it happens because we give all power and glory to the source of where it's all coming from.
Mm.
And I'm not worried about me. Oh, I'm there. That's a human concern, and it's not really that present. Do I feel frustrated with limitations here? Yes. Social, economic, organizational, wanting to grow things, but okay, well, I let it go. I work out the emotion. So, Jan, you just allow that indwelling godhood of you to totally dominate out, and his goodness and beauty. Wow.
I shit over my body.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful that you want that. You want to be truly a world server.
Yes, I'm hungry.
Yeah. And not because you want any gratification for being in front of others or egoic, thinking you're doing it. You've got to just dissolve all of that, where it has no value for you in the ego.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful, John. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah. I love you too. And I'm happy you are finding entrance into the right way, more and more of.
Michael,
Yes, Paula. Hello.
hola, hola,
Hola.
hello,
Hola.
hello,
Hello.
hola,
Oh,
hello.
muy suave hoy, muy suave.
Hi, yes, estoy aprendiendo.
Yeah, that's right. Beautiful. That's right.
Michael,
Yes.
hoy me siento muy feliz, Michael. Eh,
You feel
tu
very happy
mensaje,
today.
yes, happy.
Oh.
Tu mensaje, todo muy bello, me llegó a mi corazón. También, Michael, te quiero decir, porque lo que yo vivo con mi Padre Dios y contigo,
Yeah.
me hace sentir amor en mi corazón. Me siento abierta, Michael,
You feel open,
siguiendo tu
following.
instrucción.
Mhm.
Ok. Y
Wow.
Michael, estoy trabajando también con los Elohim. Es muy hermoso, Michael. Desde que tú empezaste a hablar de los Elohim, yo puse mucha atención en todo lo que tú has dicho de ellos y que siempre yo los he tenido en mi corazón. Trabajando con ellos, pidiéndole que me ayuden en mi cuerpo emocional, mental, con los arcángeles también. Y cuando estoy con ellos, Michael, siento una campanita muy suave que me suenan dentro de mis oídos, pero muy tenue, pero muy hermoso. Y yo pienso que es la misma presencia del Padre a través de su Elohim. Y eso me da más aliento y deseo de seguir adelante. Mi trabajo contigo, Michael, yo sé que es espiritual y a través espiritualmente te siento, hablo contigo y siento tus respuestas. Y si algo hago mal, siento que está mal, me veo y siento la oportunidad para corregirme y corregir eso dentro de mí. Yo, esta felicidad que estoy aprendiendo y sosteniendo a través de mi Padre Dios y tú con tu enseñanza tan bella.
Poco despacio, poco despacio.
Ajá, sí, tu enseñanza, Michael, que ha sido tan bella.
Yes, estás sintiendo, you're feeling la oportunidad para corregir ti misma en todas tus circunstancias, in all your circumstances, and to correct yourself into that line, into that alignment, hacia este alineamiento.
Yes, Michael.
Yeah,
y
beautiful.
Michael, cuando tú pusiste la otra vez que cuando trabajas con los arcángeles, yo soy el corazón de Dios sintiendo.
Yes, because
he hecho esas palabras muy mías y cuando yo respiro y yo soy el corazón de Dios sintiendo, es algo muy hermoso dentro de mi pecho. Y esa presencia de mi Padre, Michael, yo siento cuando yo hago mi integración y te doy el mando que actúes dentro de mí. Bueno, es maravilloso. Trabajando también con la llama violeta.
Verdaderamente, cuando estás trabajando con los arcángeles y Elohim, estás trabajando conmigo. when you're
Sí,
working with the archangels and the Elohim and the seraphim and all, you are working with me.
yes, te siento, Michael.
Yes.
Y también te tengo que decir que cuando dices que estar en Salvington es una oportunidad para socializar, sí, sí,
Yes.
padre. Tengo mi grupo de hermanitas, tenemos 2 grupos, uno por WhatsApp, donde estamos 6, y ahí hablamos de nuestras cosas que tenemos y nos ayudamos mutuamente todas. Ahí estamos 6 y hay mensajes espirituales, hablar de ti, cosas lindas, muy bellas. Tenemos otro grupo que se llama I Am That, donde estamos 8 hermanitas, no, 7, porque hay un caballero y es Carlos. El único caballero que está en ese grupo es Katy. Donde estudiamos los mensajes que tú mandas a estudiar de Urantia y compartimos. Es un grupo muy bello, nos llevamos muy bien, es muy lindo. Esas hermanitas son Margarita, Eustacia, Zulma, Ana María, Anselma, Jenny y yo, y el caballero Carlos. Y en el otro grupo está Margarita, Eustacia, Clarita, Anselma, Jenny y yo. Y compartimos todas tus enseñanzas. Cuando tenemos alguna circunstancia que nos apena por X causa, nos las decimos hablamos entre nosotros a través de nuestros mensajes, a veces nos llamamos por teléfono y es una hermandad muy linda que hemos formado a través de Salvington contigo y que nos ha dado esta oportunidad. Y prácticamente ellas mismas opinan que nos sentimos muy bien, no nos sentimos solas, porque nos apoyamos unas a otras y con la ayuda divina de nuestro Padre Dios, la Madre Divina, todos los seres de luz que nos acompañan, porque ahí lo que hay es puros mensajes espirituales bellos, emociones nuestras que compartimos que son muy lindas. Y todo esto, Michael, te lo debemos al Padre Dios y a ti, a la Madre, que nos apoya, nos ayuda, nos sostiene, nuestros amados arcángeles, los maestros ascendidos, los serafines, los querubines, que ahora me siento enamorada de los querubines y los serafines. Eso es, estoy viviendo estos momentos hermosos. Y de mi niño Cristian, que es una belleza que tú me has dado y que es mi apoyo y a veces es como hasta mi guía, porque no me puede ver llorando, porque él mismo viene a consolarme como que fuese un adulto. Gracias, Michael, gracias a todos y en verdad me siento feliz, Padre. Gracias.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, Paula, hermosa. And y compartiendo con Christian y qué bueno. Good, Paula. Thank you, honey.
Gracias, Michael. Gracias.
Yeah.
Michael, can I share?
Yeah. Hello, Carlos. Hello.
Hello, Alicia, please. And the other day, I have a son in Trinity. I have an explosion, you know,
Okay.
and I wanted. I am very thankful to Mickey's because he sent me the FedEx I need to realize a lot of the darkness I have, and I was not allowing myself to see, you know.
Okay. Right.
And it was very hard and very confronting. And I knew that the thing that arise in these days I had before, and before when I left, you take me out of Trinity, and I recognized that I had, and in this situation arise all the things like a package, very like I was afraid, frightened, and to see a lot of things. I was really devastating. I was in pieces, breaking into pieces.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
slowly I was recovering, asking to you and for help,
Yeah.
but it was a very, very strong situation, a very strong, and I wanted to share that, Michael.
Yeah. Maybe you tell Mikis right now, just, maybe you just, yeah.
I want to just to apologize the way I treated Mickey. But I am thankful because I could realize the things were hidden to my own image of myself.
Right. Right. So maybe every one of you can write to Mikis and not me when you have problems. Oh, hey, finally, because Mikis, he's been wanting to be me. So, Mikis, what do you think? Good deal? Shall we give everyone your email and your direct line?
No. I want to serve. Do I want to be you? Maybe 1%, but no. And Carlos, it's okay. Thank you. I mean,
Yeah,
it's okay.
right.
Yeah.
Beautiful, right? Wow, great. Yeah, beautiful, Carlos. That's right.
And I wanted to add something.
Yeah.
It helped me to go and search for what is the Trinity School or college is allowing us to receive and to share with others,
Yeah.
and also to realize that I was not doing properly. I was not doing in the proper way my work with the powers.
Right.
But I know that I feel that I am with you. Although I don't speak too much to you.
Mhm.
I don't know it, but I feel that I am with you every time.
Well, yes, I'm not only here, in this Oregon expression. So thank goodness.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
goodness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mike.
We are working together. We are undoubtedly together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hmm. Just stay with the feelings and let it melt down. Derretiendo.
Derritiendo, yes.
Yeah. Yes. And I understand that Karen is writing a little bit. Karen, are you here?
Yes, she was writing.
Let's see. You are muted.
Hello?
Yeah. Hi.
You can hear me? Hi. Hello.
So, perhaps you can, I don't know what you've been writing. But I've seen some people responding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you say a little bit more as to, how to cultivate that association and
Without all the fear and
yeah,
not with not getting your approval.
yeah, all of that, and yeah, and it might be slightly different for you, being that we live together and all of this, but
I
there
don't
are,
know.
yeah, it might be very similar in a lot of other ways, you know.
Hmm. Well, I just know there's a risk that to take to be in relationship with you.
Okay, so
For me.
let them translate, and Alicia and Carlos traduciendo un poquito. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yeah, you say it's
A
a risk.
risk, yes. Because I'm wanting something from you. I want your love, your
Right.
approval.
Yep. Yeah, and that's why we talk about, oh, it can be like being 16 years old, you know, when
Yeah, I have to show you my my ugly so-called ugly side.
when are you going to start showing me? I haven't seen anything.
Um, you're just you're so understanding of everything. I mean, I can be as mean and ugly and loving too, but I'm talking about the parts of me that I don't approve of myself.
Yeah.
And I've gained I've learned what faith and trust is in many, many levels, having this relationship with you. The faith in myself, the trust in myself to stand up in front of someone I admire and I look up to and I want approval from or did.
Right, right. Because you're transferred to yourself now and to God in you.
Yes.
Right.
That's why I feel so good these days. I've I pierced through the bubble.
Mm.
I'm piercing that bubble in our relationship even more. It's great.
Right.
I really like who I am.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know, I just really like who I am.
Mm.
And I approve of myself however I am.
Mm.
It's not like I've changed my personality, what I came in with.
Yep. You're
It's,
still the same
yes,
persona,
yes.
but somehow you're, you know, a new creature of sorts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I find I really like myself
Mm.
just as I am,
Mm.
above and beyond what anyone else thinks, especially you.
Right. Right.
I came in to this world wanting the approval from all men, especially my dad. I usually got it from my dad, but not my ex-husband. I just, the respect as a person.
Mm.
And that's what I've given myself. And what I want to give to everyone here,
Mm.
every kingdom, every being.
Is?
I want to give respect and honor.
You mean you respect and you want others to gain that
Mm-hmm.
self too? Is that what
I want to give that respect that I have for myself now that I've been learning, that I've been giving myself. I want to be able to give to all the kingdoms here more.
Mm. Yeah.
Because I know how important it is.
So tell us some more. Reveal more. Yeah. Once we get her talking, you gotta. We have to encourage it. Put it that way.
Yeah, and I know that's why you do. You can't.
No, but today it's valuable. It's valuable. Your.
I'm just. I'm very content. I can be. I can go through struggle with my daughters, their family, the grandkids, the son-in-laws, the sisters and brothers of my family. I can go through so much upset, or I'm just, and yet I still feel good about myself. It's a blessing, more and more.
So your feeling good is not connected to anything here, really.
Mm-mm.
The changes can happen, but there's something else, and that brings that self-love and respect. And
if and if you ask me how it happened,
right,
it wasn't. It was a lifetime working with you, Michael, and wanting only truth, and to be able to sacrifice my phantom,
your bubble,
my bubble,
burbuja.
whatever you want to call it now.
Yeah, but
my small self, the false self,
right.
the phantom, the bubble. I sacrifice all of it.
The things that are
and
not
I stand
true.
in the fire and burn it all away. The fire of God's love.
Yeah.
Truth. It's been a journey. Not easy, because I'm tough. And I warned Michael when he met me. I would be probably his most difficult
relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's because we are in relationship, and that takes a lot of work, as many of you know, if you've been in long-term relationship.
Well, but also I refer to universal relationship, in that respect too. That just.
Oh yes, deepening what that is. It's not my idea through the Catholic faith, and thinking it's just one-sided.
What do you mean by that?
God taking care of me.
Oh.
Only.
Oh. And can you say more about that? It could be helpful.
Well, that's not a relationship, is it?
Oh, right. That's right.
It's
reciprocal.
It's only, right? I'm only taking.
Yeah.
Then I'm not giving. The appreciation and the love and the honor and the respect and
back to him.
Back to him. Her.
To her. Yeah.
And my life beyond here, my life stream.
Yeah.
That was given me to respect that and honor that. And so I thought, in a childish way, I will be the one taken care of. And I just have to be good. I don't have to do any work.
Thank you, Catholicism. No.
Oh gosh. So So to stay in relationship with the Father, to continue to deepen that, it's the same as with my relationship with you.
Yeah.
It takes work. It takes a giving and a receiving. It's reciprocal. I'm not just about me. As a matter of fact, the more that I grow in relationship with my Father and with you, the less the more service I am, the more of service I am for the Father. And you, I want to give. I want to. I, I want to respect the relationship because I know it's just automatic. It's that I will receive the same thing and more than I ever expected, more than I could ever even desire. I receive. There's such a freedom that I feel inside, living inside of me. It's a living, breathing, real being, freedom. Just peace, sovereignty. Yeah, true happiness.
Security, even while the world around is a kind of insecure place, you know.
Yes, I don't feel, I try not to. I mean, I go through my daily, if I read the news, which I don't very often, I don't like to. I don't, but it helps me to understand if I do read the news, to see why people are acting the way they are in so much fear and separation from God, from truth.
Yeah, you can see how the circumstances of the world are very much a result of where people are, the collective.
It's so easy to see it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It amazes me. I mean, I just walk out. I don't leave much, but I just have to read the news and see people's reactions. And they're so extreme these days. Right? It's just so extreme. Was it always this way? I ask myself sometimes, or is it just because I've become more aware?
And maybe there are a few fellows here want to ask you certain things because you've been with this perhaps a little bit longer, you know, than with me at least, than everyone here. And and now could be a good time if you want to understand, you know, how at least Karen has approached certain things.
Anybody?
Okay. Well,
Me,
yes. Well, Elise, we're out of time right now.
I so relate to you, Elise.
yes, I know, you know.
Yes.
I'm very, very much thinking of you, and when I have these um, these difficulties in my relationship with Michael, I was always thinking about you and what Karen is doing, how she's doing, and I have not a particular question, because it's not coming apart, but it's very in the feeling, the emotion, how you, perhaps when you are in front of Michael, with Michael, in relationship with him, when how you are living with your emotion.
Yes. Right.
And also questions how Karen has just been working the principles of the Father. That as well. I invite all of you.
Well,
Yes.
to answer, Elise, as far as your question about it, my emotional state when I'm around Michael, if I'm in, like you were saying, you had a difficult experience and wanted to blame Michael.
Yeah.
Well, I do too. I'm the same. I want to blame him for everything. Thank goodness he has big shoulders.
It is so human.
It is human, yes.
Yes.
I'm not above anything. Believe me, I am so in the human. I am a human here. I mean, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. I mean, I'm really enjoying this human, emotional, dramatic experience.
Yes.
It's a drama. I've been in the drama. I've been in my own drama, feeling sorry for myself. And when I feel sorry for myself is when I start to blame Michael and God. I don't usually blame God. I just want to blame something I can touch and
Yes.
feel, and that's Michael, because he's the one who shared all these things and opened my mind up in the human form. So he's the only one I can blame. I can't blame me.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a part of you perhaps that enjoyed the bliss of ignorance,
Yes, the
and
innocence
yeah, the
of not
bliss
knowing.
of innocence of not really seeing what's going on here.
Yes, I there have been many days where I was just mad to know that the world was not all flowers and love. And
Yes, me too.
yeah, and that would hurt. It hurts. It hurts to know that this isn't a loving, sharing world. It's a world of war and loss. And that just makes me cry. And so I throw a temper tantrum. Not about Michael, but he's just the closest one that I can. And he just lets me go through it. And he shows me how I can be. Being okay with other people having temper tantrums and letting the world go through its change to growing pains, right?
Yeah.
That's what it is, really. At least it's growing pains. You're going through some actual death experience of, I mean, I found myself going, I would always say, oh, I just feel like I just had a personality death. A real life, it feels like a dying to my old ways, my old immature self. But it was part of me, and it hurts, that part going away. And then comes the blessing and the love, and so it is very emotional.
And I feel, as you say, also I admire that, because I feel that in me, that I am growing to express myself as I am, and not to search the approval.
Mm-hmm.
It's more important for me now to be as I am, and to stand with that, than to search approval.
Mm-hmm.
Because I pass many times since the beginning to search approval of everyone, and so with Michael too. And I let go all that. There is some months, perhaps yes. There is 6 months. I don't know exactly. There is some months. I let go of that, and I understand that I can grow only if I let go that and be myself. And so
That's what. Mm-hmm.
I discover that I cannot resist anyway. I cannot resist to this growing, to be myself. To be.
That's the beauty of having Michael here with us in the human form, because he's able to show us that no matter how he is, he's okay with himself. I mean, he gets daily. I mean, people, you're crazy, you're insane, you're the devil, you're this, you're that. I mean, you're so much negative at him, directed at him all the time, and has since I've known him. And yet he knows himself, and it's very comfortable in himself, in his human self, he's needed me for in many instances, and he's okay with that. He's not like thinking he needs to be a better man. I need to be a man because I've got my girl and my woman here. Mm-hmm. But he's like, oh, I can share. Karen can just help me. He's willing to let go of his ego, pride, whatever. He doesn't have. It's just really amazing to watch that and to be able to. I want that. You see, I know why he has that. It's because he's comfortable in who he is. And I realized it wasn't just because he's Michael, because he's more than that. We all are. We all have more to us than what we see here. And that's what I see, that he is just comfortable in who he is, just himself. And that's what I aspire to. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest thing, because then I can go through anything in this world, in any lifetimes, in my personal self, my personhood. I can take that with me, ascend here and take that with me. I'm sure it will. It's part of what we all need to learn and take with us, is this secure, comfortable confident place inside of us where we're not saying anything inside our head to put ourselves down, but we're comfortable with who we are.
Yes.
That's what I aspire to.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
And I'm
It's
getting there. I'm
comfort.
getting there,
Yeah,
right?
it's
We're all getting
comfort.
there.
Yes, I'm getting.
Sounds like you are. I mean, I've seen some big changes with you, Elise, and I see that. You know, I because I see the progression everybody's in, and I was in the same place. I still am, and yet I'm just feeling good about who I am right at the moment. I'm happy. If I came in unhappy, which I have pictures of myself as a little girl who's pouting, you know, a little pouty, you know,
Pouting with a
sad
Yeah.
look. And I don't have that sadness. I have the, you know, about the world and disappointment, but I don't have the sadness because I have gained understanding. Through the work. Thanks for your question.
Yes, you make me so happy to speak, to be there, and to share. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And
I love
yes.
you.
How you can separate your relationship with Michael and with the father? So not separate or separate sometimes. How you deal with that?
That's a good question. How do I? I don't think I do. because because he's so real about who he is, just how he is and who he is as a being. That's how I am in relationship with him. As a being, not a man, a woman, I mean, I give him total respect. I have to. There's a lot of times I don't, but that's just the relationship thing. I'm sure he might want more just for me as a wife, but
Right.
Yes.
you know, that's just relationship. But it's such a good question because I think about that a lot. How do I separate? And I don't. I just I know who he is, and I be with him, just as I be with God in my prayers. I mean, I honor and there's times I'm mad at God. Sometimes, usually I'm not mad at God. I just don't have this thing where I'm usually mad at God. But I don't separate. I just be with him. As he is with us, I try to be like that with him. Real, honest, you know, just be real, truthful.
As we are together now.
Yeah, that's all he wants. Right? Honey? Can you say?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, in listening, it is at least the result of going deeply into your godhood, and then he will rearrange everything in perfect ways. You just have to seek him deeply, completely, and everything else in your life. He, in that infinite loving intelligence, will restructure, re-coordinate everything. Nothing must you do manually on your own. Just love the Lord thy God with all your heart and mind and body
Mhm.
and
Yes, Michael.
developing soul. Just love him so deeply, and he will rearrange everything in perfect incredibleness. Yes.
Yes.
hmm hmm It's total faith and trust. It comes back to that.
Mhm.
And if you want to know the great secret of being comfortable with myself, it's not. It's the same
No, it's
thing.
not.
It's the same thing. Just loving God Almighty, who has brought everything into existence, who is the source and who is infinite goodness. You cannot imagine infinite goodness.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Michael doesn't yell and scream at times when he's frustrated, but he's okay that I mean, as long as he's not hurting anyone, he's only hurting himself. He's okay with that
Yeah,
because
it can
that's,
be a very frustrating place here.
mm-hmm,
And you work it out. I work it out, but I
yeah,
don't hold back. I don't
no,
try to be pretty.
right. I,
That
I,
is
t-
good.
I try to be pretty. You don't.
Right.
Oh, that's what I don't need to do anymore.
I tell you, let yourself express and
Mhm.
find the responsibility for it and allow yourself to express and then deliver it all to the Father who loves you beyond anything you can imagine. You can imagine anything. Yeah. And he will rearrange everything.
I
Yeah.
can measure that how I lack of faith, Michael.
Right. You need more faith,
Oh
right?
yes, I need more faith.
Wow, beautiful. But that's a
Mm,
beautiful acknowledgement. Yes. And because you acknowledge it, you are going to have it.
mhm.
How you want so much?
Yes. Then you will have it. You will have it by my whatever I can do, and but truly of myself here, I don't have to do anything. It's yours.
Yes.
You
I
are
did.
demanding it, and you will have it.
I was struggle with that so much time, and
Mm.
so I ask now. Yes, Michael, thank you, and
Yes,
Karen.
yes, but thank your godhood.
Yes, yes, sure, sure, Michael,
Honestly,
sure.
I need the right association with all of you, but I don't need that kind of thanks. I want you giving your thanks to your godhood.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Hmm. Beautiful, Elise. Thank you. We just let others, if they want to share with Karen. I think it's a valuable thing, very valuable. And mhm, mhm. Right, Eustacia. Yeah. You need to feel more your intention for your relation to God within you, to us together. Hmm. Good. Well, thank you, Karen. I appreciate
Mhm.
Maybe they'll come forward a little bit. I don't know.
It's okay.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Hi, Michael. It's Leslie.
Okay, hold on. Hello, Leslie.
Hi. Hi, Karen. Thank you so much. And Elise for all this. It's so beautiful. I I identified with Karen, and I'm so grateful for being here with all of you. I identified that when we are true to ourselves,
Make it for you.
yeah, when I start to be true to myself,
Mm-hmm.
and not pretending anymore,
Mm.
I open myself to you way more. And and the miracles happen because it was very strong, Michael,
Mm.
to stand in my truth and to face my truth as well.
Mm.
So I first could accept you more. And, and like with Karen, you just be there all the time. You had so much patience.
Mm.
And then the miracle, it was that you taught me that staying in my truth, I would be able to receive me first and others.
Mm. Yeah.
And it's happening every day now, Michael. Just this morning, Kevin cried again. And and I follow what you asked me. Can you accept? You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I received him. And even if sometimes I think and that it even if sometimes it's difficult, now my heart has more mercy.
Right.
And he told me I can't move forward. I try, but I can't.
Mm.
And I just wanted to hold him. I could see that he was being so true.
Yeah. That he wants to move forward, but somehow
Uh-huh.
can't get there just yet.
And then when you start to talk about receiving others, it's it's so beautiful just to now be able to feel this compassion that I struggled for 5 years to feel with him, because I had my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, and and it's with my sister the other day too. I stood in my truth and she said, I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore.
Mm.
After I told her that I wouldn't allow the abuse.
Mm.
So my nephews got really sick and I reached out to her to check on them. She didn't answer me and I reached out again. And then finally, the day before yesterday, she called me. And then she tells me they were sick for 3 weeks and you didn't care.
Mm.
And I said, well, I called you, didn't answer. And then she cried, Michael. First, she threw everything in me. You are this, you are that, and you are this. And then she cried.
Mm. And you let her just empty
Yeah.
herself, right?
Mm-hmm. And she cried, Michael, and then she tried to that how you say, put the crying back in,
Yeah. Repress, push back.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And I said, it's okay. And she said, no, 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 I'm done. And then for the first time in my relationship with her, I
Mm.
really wanted to fly to Australia and
Mm.
hold her,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
because I could understand how hard for her is to, how difficult, how unconscious it is.
Yeah. Yep.
And she just stopped, and I said, okay, I'm here. And
Mm.
and now I think I'm starting to understand how blind I was for receiving people.
Mm.
And with you, I understood that if I stay in my truth and receive myself, these things happen. That it's just automatically. And now I'm helping Kevin, and he's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Just you receiving him, unconditionally receiving. No advice, no nothing, just receiving him.
Mhm.
Then you can start to help him move his energy.
Yeah, this morning, it was the grounding, the fact that he can't do the stuff in the world.
Mm. Yep.
And I said, okay, I'll do it. This
Mm-hmm.
this is what you need to fix your website. I
Right.
can't. And I said, okay, I'm doing I'll do it. I'll help you.
Wow, beautiful, Leslie. Because literally, the wires are not connected in him yet.
Mm-mm.
He
And I
can't turn the light on, no matter how much he might want. It needs some time and help from you.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
my patience somehow it's more how can I say more I'm feeling more patience because I can see that I was there. It took me such a long time to see these things, you know.
Now you're giving, and God's nature is giving, right? He gives. He pours out continually his life, and whether people misuse it or not, or acknowledge him or not, he still pours it out.
Yeah,
Like you.
sometimes it's hard because
Mm.
he he has the pressure, you know, and it comes and goes, and before I would judge it, now I'm in the place that I just want to look. We have a beautiful life. I love you. We have a beautiful house. You know, but I understand that it's hard for him. You know, he's away from all this.
Right.
And sometimes now I'm feeling. Sometimes before I would be okay. You gotta try to see the positive in life. Life is not only crying all the time, you know. But now, after you taught me to receive and accept, I feel that it's moving a little bit, you know.
He'll get there. He just needs
Mhm.
your believe, believe, have faith in the fact as you unconditionally accept and allow him, God's love will flow through you and the infinite will do all things. You just
Yeah.
be the window to allow by not
Mhm.
getting in the way, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Wow, Leslie, you're amazing. You're with your sister and your mom and
Yeah.
dad and
Yeah, she was my biggest mirror. She still is. I
yeah,
still
well,
have a long way.
soon enough though, Leslie, you will be the go-to person for her. Because if you can just love her while she goes through, while she can't accept her feelings, and
Yeah.
and you don't, no advising, no nothing, just yeah.
Yeah, seeing her putting everything back, like I can't cry, I can't this, I
Right.
can't that. You know, I have to be strong to my kids. That is, I just wanted to say, no, you don't. It's okay. You know.
Yes, you'll be even stronger if you let the feelings out.
Mhm.
Yes, but all right. Well, with time, it's a guarantee, Leslie. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big step for me, Michael.
Well. Mm,
And I thank you.
yeah.
And I thank you very much for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. And we give all to that infinity of life.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yes.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
Leslie. Thank you, honey.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
love you, Michael.
I love
Love you all.
you. Yeah. Hmm. O universal Father, indwelling Spirit of Paradise, we worship you unconditionally, giving all of ourself to you, O God, the one life and power. And we breathe you in for all the kingdoms, every particle of life is us, O God. You claim that, everyone. Every blade of grass is part of your body in the great wholeness of life. We breathe you in, that you can expand your life upon this world. O everlasting Mother, Son, and paradise sons and daughters, we ask and invite you, come, come unto the earth, mighty sons and daughters, heavenly host, federation of light, infinite spirit, the angels of the Christ. Now you say with me, beloveds of Salvington, you say, give us a portion of that potential that needs transformation, and we bring it through our heart. To lessen the load, to make lighter for all kingdoms. I am willing to take upon myself whatever density, because everyone, you know how to pass it through your heart in behalf of the body that we are. Mighty ascended masters, seraphim, archangels, and Elohim, and all those orders ministering to the earth. Join with me. Embrace a portion and let it be transformed. Do this in the name of the universal Mother, Father. We give you all thanks, universal Mother, Father, God. All gratitude. And the doorway, beloveds, is through your own indwelling life. Enter the doorway, and there ye shall find me and all those who serve with me. Everlasting life. We love you. We love you. We love you. Breathe in the Father's life, everyone. Breathe it in. Desire that he take up residence throughout thine field. Come, O God, take thine residence. Quicken all that is of the darkness of density. Quicken all upon the earth. All creatures who desire you. Ever grateful are we, O Father, for our existence, for you have brought forth each one of us into existence. In this way, mine fellows, you claim your godhood. And he will make you ready for all of eternity. Trust in him, I tell you, for he and I are one. Trust in him, in her. Trust. We love you, O God, thou nameless, infinite mystery. We love you. And we know how much you love us. We know I invite you to remain here and allow the Comforter Spirit and the Holy Spirit to bathe you, to quicken every fiber of your life unto eternity. Adonai, everyone. Buenas noches, amores.
Buenas noches, maestro. Gracias.
Sí, a usted, a ustedes.